Yo, what's good, everybody, and welcome back to the Simple Logic Podcast. This is a podcast where we, your hosts, talk about topics logically, but also in a comedic fashion. I am your host, WattsTV.
I'm your host, Keith. What's good?
How you sexy bastards doing?
Yo.
What?
I hope y'all had a good holiday. What?
Hey, man, that's a compliment. Calling somebody a sexy bastard.
I know, but I just wasn't expecting it. That was all. Like,
hey, man, I'm the curveball. You never know what's going to come out of my mouth. Pause.
yeah, I hope y'all had a good holiday. As you can see, Thanksgiving just passed. Very family-oriented event for those who are fortunate to have a close-knit, base.
Why are you talking like that? Why are you just saying?
Because it's like I'm trying to tread a little lightly around this because, this is a holiday that's very family or friend-oriented, and some people just don't have that luxury,
I understand.
So, it's typically that, or if you don't have or not really close to your family, hopefully you were able to spend time with your friends or anyone else that you really love, It was that type of that week.
Mm-hmm. I hear you.
How was yours?
Mine was fun. But going back to what you said, whether we tread lightly or not,
No. I knew that somebody's going to be in the percentile of those that, weren't able to, but I just wanted to make it known.
You are a very thoughtful person.
I know I am.
You are very thoughtful.
I've been telling you this.
I am in other ways, but when it comes to
how am I going to hurt this person's feelings the most? That's the thought process that you have.
That I have? Whoa, I never hurt anyone's feelings intentionally. Never. If I hurt somebody's feelings because you did something to me or said something.
You hurt my feelings all the time, man.
I do not. Nigga, you lying. You lying. You just want to make me look to be the villain. You a liar. Because if I really hurt your feelings, you wouldn't fuck with me. Like, we wouldn't be cool.
This is just for the people, man.
Yeah, because the podcast is just that great.
It's just that.
It's that great.
Boom is that we're syndicated in like Japan and stuff like that. I don't want to stop that money. I'm just here right now. This is on my face. As soon as we cut off, I'm gone. I'm deleting your number, then reinstalling it 24 hours before we record again.
Okay. But anyway, to answer your question, my Thanksgiving was it was all right. It's pretty much the same shit every year, bro.
Really? There's no differences. There's no changes. This one was different for me because
it was a little bit, but nothing worth mentioning. I mean, I already told you certain things before we started recording, but nothing crazy worth really mentioning. One thing that I will say is that this was the first Thanksgiving where I actually wasn't living there. Living in my parents' crib.
How did that feel?
Honestly,
if anything,
it didn't feel like anything, honestly, because it was like status quo. So I stayed there for about a week, and it made me realize how long I actually have been helping my mom in the kitchen. And that's how I learned how to cook, was helping her through Thanksgiving and just, being in the kitchen with her and watching her cook. And I just picked up on everything that she did. So that's why I know how to cook now. So I'm thankful. But it's just so funny. I thought back to all of the Thanksgivings that I had, and there was always some sort of pattern. So first things first, my dad always used to hunt on Thanksgiving. He didn't this year because he said he just didn't want to deal with it. He was tired of some shit.
Like hunting what, like ducks?
Rabbits.
Oh.
Yeah, he was rabbit hunting.
Rabbit season.
Yeah. So every year, it's so funny. He would go rabbit hunting with his brothers, and every year he would always tell my mom that he would come home early to help. And he would never come home early.
The rabbit's feisty, man.
He would never come home early.
Sometimes they get the gun.
They would argue about it briefly, and then we would eat. That was the tradition.
I can't imagine that argument. Honey, the rabbit's out there.
Well, that's the thing was he always said, I'm gonna come back and help you. But he never did, because he always stayed out a little bit later.
Every year, new challenges.
Every fucking year. So every time when I was a kid, when I would see that happen, I'd be like, it's Thanksgiving. Nah, it's tradition.
Let me go ahead, put on my apron, and go in the kitchen. Come on, what you need help with? You need some eggs? All right, I get it out of the refrigerator.
But yeah, man, it made me realize how long I actually been helping my mom in the kitchen. I mean, we had a good time. It was cool. Can't really complain, man. Pretty chill. How about you?
That's cool. Now, this year was my first time making anything for Thanksgiving. I know how to cook. I get it from my dad, but normally at Thanksgiving I don't do shit. I just eat. I just sit back here and enjoy the fruits of everybody else's labor, which is beautiful. But
it's very beautiful. I haven't done that in years. I would love.
You should try it out sometime. Just say no.
I can't.
Just like you be telling me.
Nah, man. It's just that if she doesn't do it, like if she doesn't have help, it won't get done. Just because of she's older and she has
So what we do is this. So I'm gonna lead into how mine was, but what we would normally do traditionally, my family, my mom's side, we will all link up at my great aunt's house, and traditionally my great aunt would be the one cooking and prepare like this huge spread, and we could bring like some items to just add on to the feast that she's already prepared. But getting older,
right?
And her daughter, my cousin, is the one that just buys the food, and the food that she does buy is really good. Like she's buying it from I'm not sure the store, but it's like, what's that dish? It's like kind of like a dessert, got like marshmallow on top. It's melted marshmallow.
Yams? Candied yams.
I've never seen. It's kind of.
It's sometimes it's candied yams, and sometimes it's like a sweet potato casserole.
I think sweet potato casserole.
Okay, both. Yeah. I mean, they're similar, but just the consistency is different. That's all.
Yeah, sweet potato casserole.
Yeah, I like both.
Yeah, no, I never had marshmallow on yams before.
Quite delicious, I will say.
Oh no, it's wanging. But what is it? So they would just be like the supporting cast, and originally, and then now turn into the main cast of just preparing and bringing in all these foods and stuff like that. I remember one year we had sliders, and that shit was banging. And this year as an appetizer we had vegan meatballs, which was pretty good.
Why vegan meatballs?
My cousin's a vegan.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Man, come on, we pod, man. You gotta put that do not disturb. What?
I don't know how many times your phone went off when we were talking and doing episodes. Keith, I will be so fucking petty, and I will go back to each episode and point it out. Do not fucking do this.
You can do that. You can do that.
Okay. All right. I guess I'm doing it.
If anything, it's gonna be very limited. Anyway,
I don't care if it's 2 times.
Anyway, this year I decided to help my mom out, and because my mom wanted to cook, and this is like she normally doesn't cook for Thanksgiving. Normally, or back in the day, my dad would be the one doing it. Okay. So I helped her make macaroni and cheese, and macaroni and cheese is a very key and simple ingredient, meal. You know what I'm saying?
It's so
simple to make, but it's key to how the whole day is gonna go.
Before you go on, let me just say this. Mac and cheese is not hard to make.
Not at all.
It's not hard to make, and you just have to keep it simple. And you boiling elbow noodles and putting cheese in there and just heating it up, that is not macaroni and cheese. It has to be like cake. You gotta bake it.
Gotcha.
Okay? Like, stop. I hate when people do that shit, man. It's so much. Like, I had some terrible mac and cheese because niggas think they could just put cheese in a pot and just stir
that whole around.
Nah, man. Like, no.
And then while it's still hot, put a little bit of shredded cheese and think that's going to melt it.
No, that's not how this shit works.
So you got like half of the shredded cheese that's melted with if it's still out.
Exactly. No, it needs to be a fucking cake.
It's crazy how I can do this. You can get an idea like this the melted
side.
No,
I get it. I get it. I get it, because it's the same thing as like when you put butter in there, like it doesn't melt like immediately, and sometimes it just be leaning like that. I get it.
Big slant.
Yeah.
But so I decided to do that, and I have my dad's recipe, which he makes, in my opinion, the best macaroni and cheese. But she wanted to go off YouTube, so we was like, all right. I was like, all right. But it turned out pretty good. Oh, not gonna lie. She wanted to put bacon in it, and yeah, it's like that. It's like
interesting.
That. Yeah, little bacon bites and everything. And I was like, yo, our cousin is a vegan. She was like, oh, well, I put it in half. And I was like, okay. So I had to
wait. She put it on one.
I had to segregate it. Yeah, I had to put half of the bacon on this side and then just OG mac and cheese on the right side. So
vegans don't eat cheese though, right?
She might be vegetarian.
Okay. All right. Because I was confused. I was like, wait a minute.
Because vegans don't eat anything that comes from animals. any byproduct.
First, don't have me lying, man. I don't know. I had some vegans come after me for shit that I said on my channel. So
really?
Yes, vegans are not all of you, but a lot of you vegans are hardcore. All right. So I have no idea. I'm just gonna say.
Well, she doesn't eat meat. I'm gonna just go by that.
Okay.
And so she had I guess you can say the virgin half of the of the macaroni and cheese. And
virgin mac and cheese is just hilarious. I can just you can just picture mac and cheese walking around with like a goddamn nun skirt on
exactly.
or something like that.
Fully
yeah, and you just see a nigga with a fork and knife, like and the mac and cheese is like.
Yeah, work for this. You trying to stab it and it's like
virgin
you just hitting all plate at that moment, just like yo, stay still.
That's so funny.
But yeah, no, and everybody liked it. You know, everybody was eating it. Like I love to see that because, like I said, this was my first time making macaroni and cheese. I never did that. My old roommate did this old complex way of like getting a block of cheese, shredding it down like that. It was like, yeah, that's cool and all, but it's like that's just extra.
Wait, you don't shred your cheese?
We had shredded cheese.
Fair. I mean, either
we had it, but I mean, like he just added a bunch of other different stuff that like it didn't take that long for me to still have that good results. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't also. The difference is I cleaned up after myself, but that's neither here nor there. But,
shade.
But yeah, it was good. Invited one of my best friends over, which was cool. Yeah, it was all in all. This week was really good. Solid was off all week, which was the fastest week. I don't know. Have y'all ever had like took time off and just realized it's already time to go back, and you was like, "What did I do with that time off?" It's crazy. Yeah. So. Well, yeah, all in all, it's good.
That's dope. I never wanted to get too fancy with mac and cheese. Me personally, I just always just wanted to keep it simple. Just the damn noodles, the extra sharp cheese, and salt and pepper. That's it. And butter. That's it.
Why your mac and cheese gotta be so damn aggressive?
Because because that taste is aggressive. All right. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I got some in there if you want some.
Hey, say less. I need. I was waiting for the invite.
Yeah,
I got some in there. I was like, this nigga, you walked into my trap card. Like, I've been hungry ever since I walked in.
Told you, I made two, but oh yeah, Keith, I got a job now.
I know that.
Yeah, but they
don't know that.
Yeah.
You like how I did that? At the same time. Yeah, no, you did a little PSA.
Yeah.
On YouTube.
Thank God.
My man's got a job, man.
And it came
right on time.
Right on time.
Man, so I don't want to pick up another order.
I
swear for God, if I pick up another order, I'm going to eat it.
So guys, so if you don't know, like I've been busting my ass with Instacart. Like I mean, a lot of times I will go Monday through fucking Sunday, 7 days a week, just so that I can like have some extra money and pay rent. And it worked out. It really did work out for me. So
because you don't do anything but do that and come in here and like sit your happy ass down.
Exactly. So shout out to Instacart for that. But man, it's so funny. It's. I already told you about this. We had a short conversation about this, but it's so funny how things come back full circle. So one of the last batches that I did, that's what they call when you pick up an order.
Yeah, batches.
They're called batches. So one of the last batches I did, I dropped groceries off to basically like one of the first houses that I've ever done, and I remember that same house like a month or two ago. And I remember thinking to myself, man, I'm going to have to be doing this shit for a while until I find a job. And it kind of bumped me out. So when I delivered my last groceries to that same exact house, I was like,
Won't he do it?
This
means something.
It means something. There was no way there wasn't.
At the time, you didn't know.
Yeah, because I didn't know I had it.
You was going to be delivered.
Right. I know.
You was going to be delivered. You weren't doing the delivering. You were going to be delivered.
Why? Why your fingers, your poke so strong?
That's just how I feel. I'm happy for you.
Okay. Yeah.
You were delivered.
I preach it. Damn. But anyway, yeah. So I'm just glad I don't have to do that shit anymore. Keith, Instacart made me realize how bougie I am with groceries.
What do you mean?
Bro.
Like you were seeing other people's orders and comparing it to yours. You were like, really? That's it? That's all you getting?
No, not at that sense. But I would see some of the some like weird nasty shit that people would get. I'd just be like, oh, gross, you're buying this? Ha! Pish posh, I would never.
You seen Top Ramen and you was like,
oh no, I always when somebody get Top Ramen, be like, I feel you. Like that's
so. What's one item that you was like your classism setting?
My classism setting. Okay, so it's not. It didn't necessarily. It wasn't the price of the item per se. It was just the item itself. Like for example, there are so many different instances. Like it's hard to pick one.
So when instead of Cheerios, you just got fucking
shit like that. So
wow.
Okay, right. So here's a perfect
Honey-O's
example.
and like,
bro, here is a perfect example, right? So I was delivering to one of my favorite neighborhoods to deliver around here. It's called Hosley. I don't know if you've seen it before, bro. The houses are like small castles, okay, and the people tip well. So I love, yeah. So if I find out there's an order even around there, I'm like that.
I'm on it.
Yeah. So this lady was ordering Dr. K.
Is that a pepper?
Yes. I said, you got all this. I see your house.
I mean, they in the same office park, just a couple blocks. Dr. K, he pretty good too.
No, but hold up.
They went to the same school.
I'm sorry. It was Diet Dr. K.
I didn't know that was I didn't know that was Diet.
Bro.
He's doing pretty well for himself. Go ahead.
A Diet. And she ordered like 4 things of them. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing with Dr. K?
Yeah.
I do not understand.
You got a party or something, she might.
And some, depending on the store, some of the meat, gross.
Meat? What do you mean?
Oh
like,
my God.
Expired or just like people ordering bull testicles and shit like that? You gotta pick it up like, oh god.
Kind of.
Really?
I mean, not necessarily bull testicles.
I know, but in that scope of odd
of a weird
turkey ass.
Yeah. Like Norman.
Yeah.
Turkey ass. Yeah. And
I don't need the bird. I just need the ass.
But yeah, sometimes I just be like, bro, what the fuck? And I found out so many different fruits that I'd never even know existed. Like, you know what the fuck a chayote is?
I know what a coyote is, but I know damn chayote.
Yo.
Are you sure you pronouncing it correctly?
I put it in Google. It's pronounced chayote.
Yo, make sure you upload that when you doing the final edits on here.
Please remind me, but I promise you. Look, so lady ordered that shit from Publix. I showed everybody who was working there. Every time I would show them my phone, they would have the same reaction. The hell is that? Like, and one guy gave me, he was the only one that gave me an answer, but it was a bullshit. He was like, it's seasonal. I don't know. So, I was like, what the fuck is this? So I've seen and got a lot of interesting shit, man. Some people are dicks too.
That's how it felt on when I seen dragon fruit for the first time. Uncut,
I love dragon fruit.
Uncut.
Oh.
I've never seen that shit look so exotic.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It looks like a devil fruit from One Piece or something.
Oh no.
Low-key.
Yeah, facts or something. I'm gonna just take a bite and just receive power.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what.
Right. But yeah, shout out to Instacart, man. I survived for a couple of months because of them. So
there you go.
Yeah, I mean their app does low key suck because of the way their whole.
Hold on, now we might get sponsored by them later on, man.
Hey, man, that'd be nice, but their whole rating system it could be better.
This is constructive feedback, so they can go better the product.
Yes, because people easily lie on you. So I had to deliver fucking 12 mini pumpkins around October to one lady. I only had one order. It was her. I put them out on the porch. I took a picture of it. She said she didn't get her fucking pumpkins. Where the fuck did pumpkins go then? I ain't take them.
Cats.
Meow. I don't know.
All right. Got another one. Cat just get up on his hind legs and just say, they gotta have Thanksgiving too. Shit.
I guess, man. Yeah. But yeah, I'm just glad I don't have to do it anymore because I was running myself ragged. I got sick one time.
Yeah, no, that was funny.
Funny.
I was laughing my ass off. I was like, damn,
but I'm the evil one, right?
Yeah.
And this is cold. We still in the pandemic, so Keep said it was funny that I got sick.
Because you didn't get COVID, that's why.
You don't know what I had.
You literally said it's not COVID.
Okay, it wasn't. It was a cold, but still.
So shut up.
Anyway,
that shit was funny as hell. I was like, yo, you working yourself that bad that you need to calm down, man. I was like, yo, just take one day.
Calm down. Were you gonna pay my rent?
One day.
Where
you can go crazy the next day, but what good is being able to work if you're not going to be able to like go and pay your rent? You're already sick, out of commission. You can barely lift your arms up. You think you can handle a steering wheel, nigga?
Probably. Hey man, I do what I gotta do. My mom put this goddamn mentality in me, I swear, because no matter how bad I would feel, something depending on if I had like a high fever, I would never, ever, ever skip school.
And didn't you have a high fever?
Yeah.
All right then.
But still.
You know, the more you talk, the more stupid this sounds, right?
I don't care. Yo, my mom, I've seen her go to work in the worst possible conditions ever. Was it stupid of her? Probably, but she went to work. And she had 3 kids.
I can't wait till you get old and start telling stories of your youth around a nice pit of fire. Was it worth it? You bet your ass it was. Well, Grandpa used to tell the best of stories.
You know, speaking of getting older, man, this break just made me realize how...
Break? What break?
Well, I'm sorry, holiday. I always call them breaks or something.
Yeah, it's like you got to be on something to have a break.
I guess you have a point. Well, I took a break from YouTube, so I mean, technically a break.
A week.
Yeah, it was a short break.
All right.
I mean, but it made me realize how much older I'm getting now. Because some of my homeboys came, you know.
You just realized something? Yeah, go on.
Okay, well, it made me think about it even more. How about that? Okay, all right. Because so I saw my homeboy Chris, and we were just chilling at his crib. And it was funny, like we were all supposed to get together at one point to like possibly go out, but at the last minute, I ain't feel like it. He didn't feel like it either. Wow. And then my boy, I was supposed to go out with my boy Ant too. He got sick.
He didn't get sick. He just had too much to drink the night before.
Exactly. So when that happened, I was like, oh, I ain't got to do nothing. Think.
And then you called me saying, hey, man, you know, the drinks that we were going to get, yeah, it was not. I was like, yo, you know I rescheduled my whole day for this, right?
Nah, you fine. What were you going to do otherwise?
We was going to go at a later time to get lunch, my aunt and I.
Not bad.
Yeah.
It wasn't my fault. I didn't know. But still, I mean, I ain't know.
And I was still fighting. I was like, somebody's getting drinks. I was like, I don't know.
He was like, I mean, you still want to go? I said, not really.
I know it. That's why I can't invite you nowhere. I already know the answer.
I mean, that's not that. You know, I mean, you're probably right.
Yeah.
But still, once in the blue moon, you know.
That blue moon hasn't appeared in ages, man.
I'm coming to you with a thing for Christmas, and then I'm probably doing something for New Year's. And then, you know, that's after that. It's just going out is just exhausting, bro. Like, it's just being. Not
really. You can go out during the day. You don't have to go out all night all the time.
That's true.
You literally just, you know what?
But this is coming from the person who also goes out at night all the time. Your life looks exhausting, Keith.
It is.
You need to know how to say no.
I do.
You do something every fucking weekend, bro. Just relax, all right? Just say no.
I'm trying.
Just chill.
I'm trying. I'm thinking about a new tactic. Just turn off my phone till like 6 o'clock.
Or you could just say nah. I don't think they're gonna take offense. I wouldn't take offense.
Yeah, you wouldn't, but that's you.
I mean, that's a good point. But why would they take it? We're all grown, man. We all got shit going on. We have jobs.
I don't know.
Motherfuckers got kids, not us, but still, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, you should never, if you offend somebody by telling them no, you probably shouldn't be around them. Just saying. Because saying yes all the time.
How did this podcast become a therapy session?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, because you started looking directly at me, targeting your voice and just inflecting it. And I'm just like, this is a horrible session. Like, honestly, I'm not coming back.
I'm not a therapist, man. I'm a realist.
Horrible.
Hey, whatever.
But yeah, no, I was like, damn, bro, I'm still up. And I didn't tell you this, but on Friday night, I went to sleep. I guess you can say Saturday morning, I went to sleep at 12 a.m. And then I woke up at 3 a.m. and been up ever since. And then at 7.
Oh, you're stupid.
I was able to. I couldn't go to sleep. I couldn't go back to sleep.
Why?
I don't fucking know. If I knew, I wouldn't have been up.
Oh, I'm thinking you just out raging. Woo, drinks. Rage. That's what I thought you was at.
Shut up. But no, then at 7 a.m. I was able to go to sleep, but then I had to wake up at 9 because I have stuff to do. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, and I was surprised how much energy I still had at 10 p.m. So,
You know,
I don't know. Just an instant ball of energy inside, I guess.
I just find it hilarious because because originally I told you that we were originally trying to like go out later that night for drinks, and you were like, I'm not going front. I don't really want to go out. And I was ecstatic. I was like, cool, I don't either. But why did I see you out at 3 a.m. Keith? Out anyway. Going to another destination.
It was one.
Whatever.
But no, because I told you we went out to dinner.
Mm-hmm.
I told you, you know why we went out for dinner.
I know.
And so I'm with everybody. I'm enjoying time, and then all of a sudden everybody's like, "Hey, so what are we doing next?" I'm like,
Did you really not think that was gonna happen, man? You knew that shit.
In the back of my head, I had a feeling, but I just didn't think so because I was only told of this. Normally, when we all are together and we go out, it's normally saying, "Hey, we're going to do this," like before we get to destination one. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it happened. So living in the moment, but it was cool.
All you had to say was no. Like,
I could have been like, nah, I'm just here for the dinner. But then it was like, yo, since he was just having like a really bad whatever, I just wanted to like the whole night was for him. So
okay,
yeah.
Well, isn't that nice?
Yeah, man. But tired.
Yeah.
I couldn't even sleep in today because I had to wake up because I had to give one of my other friends something that was theirs, like the ring light.
Oh.
Yeah, that wasn't mine. That was like theirs, so I had to go get them.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, you just need to fucking relax. You talk about me. You constantly moving. I'm not. At least when I'm like, after I'm done on the weekends, I'm chilling.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll do a video or two here, but it's never that goddamn bad. Nope. You don't go out as much, Keith. You're gonna get sick.
I never got sick though.
Hey, whatever. It's coming. Hope not, but it's coming. Anyway,
this is what I deal with the positive reinforcement. It's coming. I hope it don't, but it's coming. Like, all right, man.
Anyway, let's get into something kind of funny. Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian. Let me tell you something. Pete has my respects.
Oh, he has your respect.
This nigga has my respect.
How so?
I don't care. This man, first of all, Ariana Grande, Kate Beckinsale, and now, you know who Kate Beckinsale is? I'm gonna show you. And now, Kim Kardashian, bro, this man's track record is crazy. You've seen her before, I promise you. I'm
probably have.
Yeah. So, what do you think of this situation?
It's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, honestly, at the end of the day, I really don't care too much about it, but it's just funny to see everybody else react to it and just go, wow. I think I saw this post on Twitter and it was like, wow, the fact that all y'all are going crazy over this regular person dating this overpriced white woman is just wild. And I was like, dang.
I mean, yeah, I didn't make a big deal out of it myself. When I saw it, I was just like, that is weird, but okay.
Yeah, it's like putting jelly and Nutella together. That shit don't mix well, but it's like, hey, if you hungry, you gonna eat.
Yeah.
But no, I just think it's just overly done. To be honest with you, as far as
you talking about Kim Kardashian or I didn't know what you. I was about to say, damn, Keith, that's savage. I'm impressed.
No, I'm very low fire today, so I ain't gonna go that high. But okay. I'm just saying, I'm talking about like as far as the photos that's appearing, like you know what I'm saying, like it's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. So, do you remember the wife from Click? Adam Sandler's movie, Kate Beckinsale.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm not like, wow, but I'm just like, that's interesting.
Yeah, but still, like, she's not an ugly woman, but that's why I'm just like, how is he I'm sorry for Pete Davidson. He's
man got game. That just shows you, man. No one you can be. It's all personality.
Oh,
and of course some money
hilarious.
Too, and some money too. I mean, he can go some places we can't go.
I mean, true, but he got Kim Kardashian money, so that's where I'm impressed.
No.
Yeah.
But he is a Caucasian male, and
that
the average
true.
Caucasian family has some money stand up than the average minority family.
Oh, well, I know he doesn't. He
had a okay.
Yeah,
he just got game.
He
just got game.
I'm the same. Pete does not come from.
Hey, that man just funny as hell.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
A knee slap out your drawers.
But
That's just crazy.
I will say one thing. It just seems like dirty white men are in. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Hey, I said it. It's okay.
I think it's dirty people.
Yeah, dirty white men. It's all right. There's a. Oh no, I'm a double down. Hey, it's okay. You are always the more conservative one. It's so funny.
Because it's like, oh shit.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Let's.
This isn't the look of astonishment. This is like, oh wow, that's funny.
Yeah, I mean they're in. Even Kim Kardashian's. Her sister. She's dating. What the fuck is his name?
MGK.
No, not him. That's Megan. See, they starting to blend together.
Travis.
Yes.
Barker.
Yes. See
Not Scott.
Pray for Travis Scott, man, and
no.
I say and everybody else.
We'll pray for everybody.
That's what I'm saying. You got to pray for everybody, man, because you know that man ain't intent for that shit to happen. You know, I'm sure he's feeling bad too. But anyway,
the man be having some cold like.
But anyway, go on.
Somebody said I literally felt like they summoned Satan. I was like, you still stayed?
Exactly. But going back to the situation at hand, I'm not mad at it because she going back to. I mean, this is what she's Armenian or something, white. White.
Yeah, you're gonna fill that out in the census.
Yeah, exactly. So you're going back. Hey, that's fine. Take your white man. Go ahead.
I don't care.
I don't give a fuck. First of all, let me put this on record. I never gave a fuck what Kim Kardashian was doing. I don't care what she's wearing. I don't care about what kids she have. I don't give a fuck.
The kimono part I kind of cared about.
Didn't even give a fuck about that. Let me tell you something. If it's something that's like worth talking about, then sure, I'll talk about it. But I am not up at night. Kim Kardashian is dating Pete Davidson. It should have been me. No, I don't care. And Kim Kardashian isn't even my type of woman anyway. She's full of plastic. Very scary. If that's your thing, then go.
I have no problem with it, honestly. Except if you get on the plane.
If you get on the plane, a plane to go. Yeah, I hear you.
No, I mean like the higher altitude you go, your shit can bust.
Really?
Yeah. That what happened to Mia Khalifa. She had one of her titties so it was like it wasn't like a like a cartoon splatter or nothing like that, but shit was yeah.
Really? Yeah. Huh. That is you learn something new every day.
Yeah, so I mean I don't mind it, but it's just gonna be hard for us to travel sometimes but unless you really go to a really decent I'm talking about what I'm saying,
top notch. I'm sure she has a top notch.
Got a pressurized cabin up there or something like that.
Yeah,
I don't mind it.
Go
ahead. You pay your little money, show it.
I do. No, I don't mind it for you, but anybody that I'm dealing with, I don't want that just because it's just. Why
don't you want it?
Because it's not real.
Okay, it's not real.
Yeah, it's not real. I don't want.
You wear polyester, don't you? That's not real.
You said what?
Polyester isn't. That's not real. That's a combination of whole different other stuff.
Nigga, that's clothing.
Yeah,
I'm
just trying to be extra.
I was about to say, if I don't have clothes and all I have is fucking polyester, and polyester doesn't cost.
Back in the day, they only wore one type of clothing, and that's cotton. You cotton all down.
Oh,
from the head to the toe.
And that's fine, Keith.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm pretty sure we can't compare cheap ass cotton to expensive ass breast augmentation. Let's just say, let's go there. Because what the hell? But it's not for me. Kim K was never somebody that I just was like, oh, yo, she fucking bad. I honestly, I would prefer, if I had to pick, celebrities, there's a lot of celebrities that I would pick over her. I'm just saying. So far as, looks-wise. But it's just my personal, opinion, my personal taste.
Yeah.
But that's.
Have you ever been around somebody that was fake? Well, not.
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah. Most definitely. And let me tell you, it's a difference. Oh. Yeah.
I think there's levels to this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Probably. The one that I was around was probably
lower tier.
She had to fly to the DR or something. And yeah. Nah. Yo, speaking of which, I've talked to this
We're
girl,
all over the place. Just
I know it's okay. It's okay.
I was just telling you.
Yeah. I talked to this girl, right? This was a while ago. She used to fly to Atlanta.
Yo, you is old nigga for real. Look at your finger. Look at you can't listen. I got something to say. Yo, you gangbanging over here. Yo, you representing upset in your story.
All right, so like I was about to say, cause anyway,
get your hands off me. Get your hands off me.
All jokes, don't kill me. Anyway, so this chick, I mean, I didn't like, we weren't like involved or anything like that. This was
platonic.
Yeah, it's very platonic. This was one of the people that I first talked to when my YouTube started to like gain any sort of traction. She had ass shots. And she would go to Atlanta to get these ass shots. And in order to get them, you had to you had to be referred by like a trusted source.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, that sounds like some, hidden underground secret or something.
Bro, and apparently they would use like horse needles, and they would meet.
I'm sorry, horse needles?
Yes.
Oh, like the shit, like if you needed a cortisone shot in your spine?
I think so. So, yeah, they would meet at like a random hotel or motel, and they would just lay on the bed.
No, I need to,
that's what I'm saying.
I need to go to an office.
That's what I'm saying.
A medical facility.
Yes. And
with cameras.
Right. And also, I think that's a part of it for me, too. It's more of a moral aspect. If you're willing to go in a fucking hotel or get injected by some fucking random shit by a random person, you personally are not making good choices in your life.
I feel the same, and that's in regards to on that and getting tattoos in the basement.
Yes.
Or when motherfuckers have a tattoo party in their living room. Now I be like, hey, you know it's permanent, right?
Right. So when I just see shit like that and hear shit like that, and it's funny because I know of another person who advocates for that shit. I don't know.
Advocates like, hey, don't be like.
No.
Your natural self is not good enough. Go ahead and do this.
Right.
Oh.
So I know a person like that, but I don't know if she has any done. She might want some. I don't know. But she's also.
She can't be saying that she ain't got nothing done.
Hold up. Regardless, that's not the point. She's an anti-vaxxer. I'm like, okay, that's not. You can't be. You have to choose one. You got to choose one. You can't be anti-vax but still want some random shit in your ass. Like, come on. You can't choose both. There are anti-vaxxers out here who's saying, man, I don't know what they put in that vaccine, but this line of coke, though. No.
Get it right on up.
Yeah.
Puerto Rico. I don't know what the fuck I just said.
Yeah, something's wrong with you, man.
Had the subtitles come up and say exactly the opposite of whatever the fuck you was just saying. Like, what? You just saying shit at this point, huh?
Wait, you are right. Yes. We are all over.
Man, this is the off week. We didn't have we were caught up with family. We just had nothing but our minds and family to come up with. So
just about. But
me personally, I don't mind it. I would prefer the regular degler, but if you get that, that's cool. That ain't me. You can do what you want, but I just know it's going to be hard because it's like one of those things like getting veneers. You got to constantly get that.
God.
You gotta get it constantly. What is it? Maintenance or something like that. Like you really are a vehicle at that point. You just gotta.
Dude, and a lot of these rappers with veneers look fucking stupid.
Once I found out what they actually do to get veneers, made me not want to get them.
Hell no.
Like I'm glad I have.
You don't need them.
I know. That's what I was about to say. From what I've been told, I'm glad I have a decent smile and decent teeth.
Yeah.
But like when I heard that they be like it's like a nail filer basically, and you gotta nail the enamel. Like I'm like what?
That's not healthy.
No, somebody I used to talk to, her friend, mom, did that. Teeth fell out.
Huh? And what you gonna put those veneers? What you gonna attach to them? What you gonna do?
I don't know what you gonna do. You gotta wear dentures.
Dentures. See, it's not worth it.
And I'm like, that's so ironic,
isn't it?
Like it's like LASIK. Like Hannibal Buress, he had a special a couple years ago. He was like, yeah, he did a joke like, what if in the search for perfect vision, I lose my eyesight because he got LASIK too. So he was like, that would be ironic, and I was like, yo, that'd be ironic too. Trying to get perfect teeth and then your shit fall out.
Yeah, and it's funny because I always wondered why all these rappers that just suddenly like just started to pop. Like, where the fuck they started to get these donkey teeth from? I'm like, where the fuck are y'all getting these horse ass teeth? I don't understand. Everybody's teeth can't be this perfect.
These horse ass teeth.
Seriously, and it looks fucking ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I know those are not your teeth. Like, I can name a couple people. Caesar from Black Ink. I don't know if Gucci has them, but he does.
I think so.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
Because they ain't no fucking way. That nigga came out of jail with just the perfect smile. I'm like, where the fuck did that come from?
Oh, he can't get no. Yeah, and no, he smiled in the jail pic and he had decent teeth. So he just had to lose weight.
It was his.
Yeah. No.
Keith was like, nah, that nigga was just fat.
Yeah.
That's all that was.
Please.
That's hilarious. Damn, I guess you might be right. But I know there's a lot of different people with veneers, man. It's just it's scary. And it's hard to explain, but when you know, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Motherfucker light up the whole room.
Mm-hmm.
In the daytime.
I can't even sing.
God.
That's like
evil spirits coming to take you.
All I was about to say was my shiny teeth and me.
Oh my
shiny
God.
teeth, shiny teeth. Hey man, that's on fire.
Oh no, I got that shit as a ringtone.
You have it as a ringtone?
Nah, that'd be wild though.
I was about to say
so bright and pearly.
I miss Fairly Odd Parents, man.
Oh man.
I guess we should go on to the next topic. This one's a little more somber. We just all over the place. I don't even care anymore.
No, exactly. This episode is just gonna be like hey, we giving y'all some content since we was gone for a fucking week.
Yeah. So take it or leave
it. If you love us, you love us. We love you too.
Yeah.
If not, hey, we glad you still here for this long.
Appreciate you. Virgil Abloh, man.
Yeah, man.
He passed
away
today, actually.
Yeah.
And it's wild because I felt similar to how I felt when Chadwick died. It came out of left field.
Because he kept his personal stuff personal.
Yeah. And it just hit me. I'm like, you never know what people are going through, man. So a lot of the times you just shut the fuck up and let people live.
Oh, yeah. When we all leave our places to go home, like, you don't know what they have to walk into as soon as they open their house door. Right.
So, shout out to Virgil. If you guys don't know what Virgil has done, he worked for Louis Vuitton also, right?
Yeah, he was the head of design.
Yeah, I don't know his position. Like,
at Louis Vuitton.
I know it, but I don't know the name specifically.
Yeah, he was up there.
Yeah, he was up there. But he pretty much created all the Off-White shit.
No, he created Off-White.
Yeah. He created Off-White. So everything Off-White that you see, even with like the Jordans and shit.
He did 2 Chainz first album cover.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, on 2 Chainz even rapped about it too.
Wow. So yeah, that's
and then Lamborghini Trucks, that was the song.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that makes sense because Virgil had a close relationship with Ye, so I guess that makes a whole lot of sense. Okay, damn. See, I didn't even know that. But that Pop Smoke cover that he made at first.
The first one, yeah.
The first, woo.
Yeah, not the best, but then he made a
good go. So I was looking at a lot of the comments, and people are insensitive and they care about only what they want to fucking care about.
That's why I don't read comments.
Yeah, I know, but
except for the comments in YouTube videos.
Yeah, but it sparks good conversation. So
you be responding to it. I just be. Well, I mean, like nobody. Luckily, yeah,
I have to.
But luckily, nobody has said anything crazy.
No, I always respond. I make it a point to respond to YouTube comments, just like Instagram.
Except for, I remember a long time ago when we did a video of the Lil Wayne album review, and somebody was like, "Oh, y'all young kids don't know anything about music, da da da." And you was like, "Sir, I listen to Motown." And I was like, "Oh, you got him."
Yeah, like
I was like, "This is
what the hell?"
You might be able to have that conversation with me, and might be able to get a couple jabs in, but this motherfucker, nah.
No, because. Sir, people wanted the last caller to be so good. It was okay. It was okay at best. If it's not good, it's not good to me. And that's just my opinion. If you don't like it, the fuck off my video. But anywho, so when I was scrolling through the comments of the Virgil post, you know what? Literally the first thing that I saw.
Something about his shoes.
Yes, damn, price is gonna skyrocket.
And it's fucked up because I thought the same thing in my head, but I wasn't. Because that's what happens. It always happens. I don't know what it's called. It's like post something. But basically, as soon as someone passes, like when Kobe passed, all of a sudden everybody wanted to get his shoes. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but my first thought was like, damn, this nigga's family, man. Like,
that wasn't my first thought. Yeah, it was a thought, but not the first one.
Yeah,
like, you know, about the shoes. It was like, damn, that sucks. Man.
Then again, I don't blame people for that necessarily being their first thought, because it's what they know him for. But for you to actively like type it out,
dehumanize. Oh yeah, it's like you literally.
I'm just like, damn.
Him.
So that's all you like. This was a human. This was somebody's life. That's lost, bro. And you worried about prices. Yeah. You weren't going to get any fucking Off-White anyway. Let's be honest here. It's damn near next to impossible to get. And
if you did, you're good. You already got it.
So I mean, regardless, who gives a fuck? Like their shoes, it's clothes. It's not that deep.
And it's like, you know, a little bit I had this thought in my head. I was like, damn, why didn't he do like a little public announcement or say anything about it? But then I started like putting myself in his shoes, like, okay, bless you. I'm like, okay, or if you get sick, are you gonna just go on Instagram and be like, hey everybody, I'm sick?
Nope.
I'm like, no.
Yeah.
So
I'll tell who I tell, and
yeah,
they would be the ones to know, and that would pretty much be it. A homeboy of mine, we were talking about it because he texted me, and he was like, "Oh, I bet you don't think some of his shoes are ugly now." And I was
what?
Like, sir, you must not know me at all.
Was that the entry text?
Like,
did he just text?
No. This was like after like conversation.
Okay.
Sir, you do not know me at all. I take a stand on what I say. If I mean it, I mean it.
I know. Yeah, I hate when people just all of a sudden become a fan after they die and stuff like that.
No, and I will say this: yes, Virgil is gone. Unfortunately, God rest his soul. But the last shoes that I saw that man was working with were god awful. Literally the ugliest piece of shoes. I think they were Air Force Ones. They were mids. They were black. Whew, good gugga-mugga. They had like spikes on them. They were like weird color. Man, hold on. I'm gonna have to pull this up for you, because Keith, when I tell you, masterpieces of shit, it is bad. I've never seen anything like this ever before in my life.
Well, you know, I don't want to get too deep into the shoes, because, like you just said, this is somebody.
Of course not. But I'm only showing you because I'm making a point that I stand on what I say, because, damn it, did they delete it?
Probably.
Yeah, they probably deleted it. I don't even see them anymore. That's crazy.
But no, his contributions go beyond the average scope that we can even comprehend. It's like, I was just thinking, I was like, man, like, he made the simple realistic. And what I mean by that is he has a carpet. We know that meant to keep off of whatever the carpet was put on top of. Mm-hmm. And he put keep off on it. Something simple like that. If it's so simple, then why hasn't it been done? That shows it wasn't simple. That something in his mind had to trigger to do that. So I did respect that.
Yeah. Oh no, I always gave Virgil his props, man. I mean, even if I thought some things were a little simplistic, like when it first, when everything for the Off-White wave first started to happen, I was like, niggas is really going over crazy over shoes that has the word air on it. And then in hindsight, I was like, this is actually really fucking unique. Honestly, Virgil was he was very creative genius. But yeah, the contributions that he made to the culture, to our society in general, I mean, they will not be forgotten. They will be missed. So shout out Virgil, man. Mm-hmm. It's just it's sad. It's weird because it just came out of fucking left field.
Yep.
But yeah, shit is wild, man. Please check on the people that you guys have here.
Some top designers have been passing within the last 5 years. I can't think of all of them, but I know Carl Manfred or
who was he?
He was the wow man, oh my god, what is this? What's the name of his brand? Just look up Carl Manfred, I believe. But he was a older white gentleman that always wore shades and stuff like that. I can't think of what his brand is called, but he's dope.
Carl Manfred?
Yeah.
Celebrated painter and owner of the RK200 Android. The fuck? Is this him?
Hell no.
I was about to say, nigga, you
huh? You are looking into Detroit Become Human.
I was about to say, Keith, who is this? scared the shit out of me. I'm like, hey man,
that's not even a real person.
You scared me. I was like, they taking over. This is our robot. Oh shit.
Karl Lagerfeld.
Oh, you nigga, you
My
said
bad.
man.
I know. My bad.
Yo.
Oh my God, but yeah, no, he was.
Keith is trying to start an Android revolution.
I haven't slept in so long. Yeah, he's worked with Tommy Hilfiger, Chanel, and Fendi. He's like really dope. This is the guy that I'm talking about.
Oh, him.
Yeah, and I think he passed like within the last 5 years. So
let me see. Well, when? Oh, that motherfucker was old.
Yeah, but
okay. Well, I feel a little bad about that one. I'm sorry. This nigga was old, bro. He was born in 33, Keith. What the fuck?
Damn, that means he was like what?
Old as shit. He was born in 33 and died in 2019.
Yeah,
that was his time.
He lived a great life.
Yeah, a great life. Yeah, I feel less bad about that one. I mean, Virgil was only 41.
Damn, man.
So yeah, so really young. I wonder how Kanye is feeling right now.
They was reading the car, man, with the designer, the Android.
Hey man, I don't know, maybe some androids out here making clothes out in China or something, man. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
After I leave here, I'm making dinner and I'm going to bed.
Hey, I don't know what you got going on or what you found out. All right, Keith got androids in China making Off-White.
All in all, our condolences goes out to his family. Prayers be with him. Anymore. Yeah, because it's like this little memorial section is turning horrible. Like, do not invite us to the funeral.
Oh, no.
Fuck everything up.
So I always tell people, like I told my mom, if God forbid, if I, happen to pass unexpectedly, don't have a funeral for me. Just have a memorial, because I want people to, like, be themselves. Like, you ain't got to be sad. Like, if y'all want to talk shit, talk shit. If you want to get on the podium, say that nigga owe me $5, say it. I want my shit to be hilarious. I do not want sadness and flowers and caskets and crying and nah, bro.
Yeah, I want a party.
Exactly. You see those memes niggas dancing?
Host me up on that motherfucker. Be like this.
It's supposed to be a celebration. Like, if I'm gone, like, I know it's gonna be very sad, but I want you to be your authentic selves. Don't. Just because you in the church, don't go up there and start telling a whole bunch of lies. Right? We talked every day. He was such a nice guy. I'm not that nice all the time.
No, you're not.
All right? I talk a lot of shit, and I throw a lot of insults constantly. Okay? But if I throw insults at you, that means I love you. That's my love language. This is to talk shit. Well, yeah, that's how I want my funeral to be. I mean, I am a nice guy, but in actuality, I'm an asshole. I am.
So why am I fighting every time I say that? Because
I'm still nice.
All right. Our condolences go.
Hey, I'm not gonna say things. I don't like to throw like shit in people's face.
Yeah, we don't have to. We don't have to. We could just end it. We could just end it right here.
I mean, we could, but I'm just saying, man. I'm always here. I'm just saying.
I'm not racist. I just got I got friends. I just sometimes I just don't believe that
necro vote.
Oh God, that's what she was sounding like. I was like, yo, just end it, bro.
All right, man. We appreciate you guys for watching and / listening. We know this episode was a little all over the place.
Very all over the place.
But we don't give a fuck because, we both tired and we just wanted to talk.
My eyes been squinting this whole video, man.
I see. Mm-hmm. What you about to cook?
Some lemon pepper chicken with sweet potatoes and broccoli.
Take a bite of his ass. It tastes like lemon pepper chicken.
Yeah.
3. What do you say?
No, we're not saying that on this podcast. We're not. That is what we're not going to do. You can have that little section when I'm not part of it. But
hey, man, you the one that sent it to me first.
That shit was funny.
And now I know all the words. I do. It's hilarious.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't study that like that.
Hey, man, because it's so fucking funny. It's like ever since you sent it to me, I started to see it everywhere. So
I put it in your algorithm.
Yeah. So now that I've seen it everywhere, I just know the words because people always have it in their videos now.
That's crazy.
Yeah, isn't it?
It's wild style.
3 big guys. And okay, all right. All right, we'll talk to y'all later, man. Peace.